Boston by Ruth Dowie. Contents 2. AV2 Book Code 4. Get to know Boston 6. Where is Boston? 8. Climate 10. Population and Geography 12. Many Peoples 14. Tourism 16. Sports 18. Economy 20. Boston Timeline 22. Things to do in Boston 24. Keywords long on to www.av2books.com. Get to know Boston. Boston is the capital city of Massachusetts. It is one of the oldest cities in the United States. The city is home to many. First, the country's first public school was built in Boston. Boston Common was the country's first public park. Map of Massachusetts. Massachusetts. Row Krister. Philmonth, Planeton Plymouth. Boston. Minuteman National Historical Park Concord. Salem Witch Trials Memorial Salem. Cape Cod. Atlantic Ocean. Where is Boston? Boston is the northest part of the state. It is about 48 miles from Worcester, the state's second largest city. You can get to Worcester from Boston by traveling west on the I-90 highway. There are many other places to visit in Massachusetts. You can use a road map to plan a trip. Which roads can you take from Boston to these places? How long might it take you to get to each place? Traveling Massachusetts. Boston to Cape Cod, 70 miles. Boston to Concord, 20 miles. Boston to Salem, 15 miles. Boston to Plymouth, 41 miles. Climate. Winters are cold in Boston. Snow falls and sometimes there are blizzards. Cold winds called non-easters bring stormy weather in the winter and spring. Summer weather is hot and humid. Rain and thunderstorms are common. Lights on top of Boston's Berkeley building tell people in the weather. Blue means a clear or cloudy day. Red means rain or snow. Population and Geography. Boston is the largest city in Massachusetts. About 680,000 people live in Boston. Almost 5 million people live in the area around the city. Boston sits close to the Atlantic Ocean. Massachusetts Bay forms the city's harbor. 5 rivers flow into Boston. The Charles and the Mahoosic are the best known. Many peoples. Native Americans live on the land now called Boston, long before anyone else. William Blackstone was the first settler from England. He came to the area in 1625. 5 years later, a group of English settlers called Puritans arrived. In 1775, the American Revolution started. Boston was an important city during the war. After the Revolution, people from all over the world came to live in the city. Between 630 and 640, about 20,000 Puritans came to live in the Boston area. Tourism. Boston is one of the most popular places to visit in America. Many people come to the city to learn about American history. They do this by walking along the Freedom Trail. The trail starts at Boston Common. It passes by several important places. These include the Old State House and Paul Revere House. Revere was a hero in the American Revolution. There are 16 places to see on the Freedom Trail. Sports. Boston is home to many sports teams. The Bruins play hockey. The Celtics are the city's basketball team. The Patriots play football. A soccer team called the Revolution is also based in the city. The Red Sox play baseball at Fenway Park. They have played there for more than 100 years. In 2018, the Red Sox won the World Series. Economy. Education plays a key role in Boston's economy. There are many schools in the city. People come from all over the world to study here. Many come to Boston to learn about technology. Students use services in the city. They buy books and other things they need. Every year, students bring about $5 billion to the city's economy. More than 350,000 students go to college in Boston. Boston timeline. 12,000 years ago, Native Americans lived on the land now known as Boston. 630. Persian settlers arrived by boat from England. 1775. Paul Revere rides from Boston to warn American troops that the British are coming. 1822. Boston becomes a city. 1912. Fenway Park opens. The Red Sox play their first baseball game here in April. 1976. The John Hancock Tower is built. Now called 200 Clarendon, it has been the tallest building in Boston for more than 40 years. 1996. Boston cream pie is named the official dessert of Massachusetts. The 2018 Desiree Linden is the women's winner of the Boston Marathon. Things to do in Boston. Boston Children's Museum. This museum has been a part of Boston since 1913. Today, visitors can ride a tractor in the construction zone and climb a sculpture that is 3 stories high. New England Aquarium. More than 1.3 million people visit this aquarium every year. Here, they can watch the aquarium's 27,000 animals, including penguins and northern fur seals, in action. The USS Constitution. Launched in 1797, the USS Constitution is the oldest warship in the U.S. Navy. Open to the public, visitors can tour the top 3 decks of the ship. Mapparam. Housed inside the Mary Baker Eddy Library. The Mapparam is a giant globe. People can walk through it to see what the world was like in 1935. Rose Kenny Greenway. This is the newest park in Boston. Once a highway, it now features splash areas, public art displays, and a carousel. Keywords. Research has shown that as much as 65% in all written material published in English is made up of 300 words. These 300 words cannot be taught using pictures or learned by sounding them out. They must be recognized by sight. This book contains 112 common sight words to help young readers improve their reading, fluency, and comprehension. This book also teaches young readers several important content words such as proper nouns. These words are paired with pictures to aid in learning and improve understanding. Click out www.av2books.com for activities, videos, audio clips, and more. Go to www.av2books.com. Enter book code. Fuel your imagination online.